Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Stoneshard, shall we? Picking up where we left off, and my crossbow's loaded. I'm ready to roll. We are in a horrifying dungeon, and yet I made some mushroom salad that will kill a man. So I feel good. We've killed a few people. And there's some items that might sell for $2 or $3. The rack has straw. The lumberjack axe. Nah, I wish I could examine it on the ground without making space for it. It sells okay, but it's humongous. So I'll think about it. We'll just keep it on the list. We're going to do what we can here to find high treasure items. Ah. Aww. Hey. Money, just raw money is fantastic. Now, I do have lockpicks. A wolf pelt. And some dice and some money. Okay, so the wolf pelt does sell well. The dice are fine. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Uh-oh. We found a trap. I don't even bother trying to disarm these traps unless I don't want to set it off accidentally. That seems to be the way of it. So I'm just going to avoid it. Okay, let's go over here. I mean, I could damage this. I guess it's worth, like, in some world, picking up an item that you don't care about its durability to smash these crates, to see if there's anything inside. Like this, I don't know, battle cleaver or something like that. And we get a jug, which is awful. Okay. A disenchantment scroll. Okay. I'll accept it. Mead sells okay. I think it's time to just... We can safely get rid of this straw. Like, it had some value, but not that much. And now we are all the way back around. There's the spike trap that our buddy set off. Thank you so much for doing that for us. Alright. Just gonna step in, switch weapons. Okay. Well, I could cook here. You probably don't need to bring this pot if, like, you can cook at places like this. I'm not saying it's going to be in every dungeon, but it might be in enough where it's not worth it. I might just sell this pot. Or keep it in my chest and then use it to cook at town. But I bet they have places I can cook at town without having to use a pot. This is just for, like, field cooking. Alright. Oh my god. Got a death wish? Apparently I do. Okay. Yes. No, you don't have to get me. Alright, well, we did hit you. Explosion. And he dropped, you know, a flail. I'm going to reload, and I'm going to just move back in here. Hopefully there's nobody else. Yeah, there's usually multiple. I'm going to bring out this guy. Oh, there's double. And this guy is Gerlo the Undying. That's not good. You don't want to see somebody like that. So I'll stand back. I'll wait. And I will wait. Oh, fiddle-dee-dee. I wish it would tell you if the item was in your, you know, something was blocking your line of fire there. Wait a minute, let me... The way out is up here. Okay, I kind of almost stepped the wrong direction. We can still make it, though. Now, I need to see how hurt this guy is. He's 42%. Okay. Where are you at now? 14%, alright. We killed a man. And he had money. Can I empty it? Do I have to... Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to pick up his money. And then... Can I merge it with my money? I can. Now, actually, another bag isn't horrible if we fill up our bag. It also sells reasonably well. Let's move back here. And let's level up. So, I've been... well, we're boosting willpower. That's for sure. And then... I have one point. I could get flame saturation. But I don't think I need this. I think I need some other stuff. I could get new spells. But it might be helpful to just get some magic mastery. So this gives you 10 turns of a seal of finesse. I don't really like these. It's okay, but I don't like wasting a turn. It also takes 18 mana, which it's not the end of the world, but so it's like you would see the enemy. I guess if they were beyond crossbow range, I could use this, then shoot them in crossbow range, then use my spell, and then I would have 7 rounds of this left, and it would give me a slight benefit. Like, I mean, 3%, meh. Okay, so this is good. I don't need that. Okay, so you could use Seal of Power to give yourself a bonus range and 15% more. These are all fine. I really think, though, let me check survival. Cauterize wounds, that's good. Stops all bleeding. Make a halt. That's not bad. I already have butchering. Disengage is pretty good. But it doesn't completely reduce it. It just goes down. We have those. Do I want to get a staff skill that I could bash somebody with? I don't think that I want to charge at people with my staff. This is okay. I guess it staggers them. And if you hit with both, then you get a third one. This is pretty cool. That's definitely something to consider. I could also, though, just, pull out a jolt. I have pyromancy, which has 18% backfire chance. I don't want backfire ever. So precise movements would give me minus 3% backfire chance and some armor penetration. And if I stand on a tile, I would get minus 3 backfire chance. Now, I'm always moving, so it's very rare. It's only at the kind of end of combat that this would be good. It does stack up to 3 times. So if I shoot with my crossbow staying on the tile, then shoot with my spell, that would be 1 turn of remaining on the same tile, I think. Maybe it would count it as 2. So that would reduce by 3 plus 6. So I would be getting a 6% less chance to backfire. I think this is pretty good. Alright. There was another guy in that room. So I don't want to move down too far. Let me get my crossbow out. Let me reload. And where did that guy go? I thought I saw somebody else. Yeah, here we go. Alright, here comes this guy. And I'm just going to wait. That was not a good hit. We hit with everything there. Now I'm going to try to run away. Very bravely. This guy, we crit him. This guy might have a charging attack with his weapon. He'll probably get an attack of op at some point with that reach. I'm going to step one more time. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't hit the door. Alright, we got him. Okay, I'm going to move over here. Athletics? Great. Okay, we read the book and we get 28 experience. That's cool. We already knew these abilities. You can sell this not in the opening town unless they changed it, but it's still worth some money. Yeah, this is worth garbage. Well, thank goodness I have all these lockpicks. Uh-oh. No! I wonder what... I don't see what the chances are on picking a lock. But failing 3 times in a row and losing all my picks is brutal. I don't know... I can't recall how long it takes for this dungeon to respawn its contents. But I certainly don't want to buy lockpicks and then come back and then it's respawned and I, but if it stays for a bit, then I could see, returning. There's also a bunch of loot on the ground, like, oh, darn. Okay. I was trying to go slow to avoid that. It did not work. We need to use a bandage on our leg. It's been devastated. Where's cauterized wounds when I need it? I chose magic. Okay, so we did, do I need to splint this? Okay, so it's fixing. Alright, so I'm going to kind of just explore around and make sure I'm just using the middle mouse button, pushing it down to kind of drag the map around and make sure that I've gone to every room in here. I have at this point. It's just a matter of opening that locked chest. I don't know if what's inside would be worth the price of the lockpicks. Probably, but you never know for sure. I'm going to return home. I need another splint in my reserves. Alright. It's night, so we have to be really careful here. I need to go this way. I'm full. Okay, cool. All right, we are... Yep. Once we get all this mapped out, traveling will be a lot easier. God, that sound effect scared the tar out of me. I'm just thirsty. We made it. Okay. So, oh, the hunter's here. So, the hunters sometimes, ooh, they are selling bear pelt. It's a bit expensive. He should buy our pelt for the most. Hilarious. He does sell nets. If you are a melee class and you want a net, you know, to throw at people, it really helps with some crowd control. This is good if you want to sleep in the wild. I don't right now necessarily. There's no way I'll be able to afford this to turn in that quest, and it's not worth it to do that as far as I recall. But that's interesting. I'm going to hold off on selling anything else unless I can get a good price for it. But that's good. Usually you want to sell stuff to the appropriate vendor. Like, you'll get more money if you do it that way. Hi. I need a room. Oh. You know what else I need? I need some food. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. Mm-hmm. Do these stack? Nah. Can I merge it, actually? Oh, you can. Cool. Love it. Okay, I don't think I need this shed key ever again. I could probably just get rid of it, but I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Alright, now we're rocking. It's misty. Alright, so let us wait a moment for all the vendors to get here. There we go. Oh, actually, I lied. Let me just go get rid of these weapons. I finished your task. Here's your money. So he gives us 150, which, awesome. And let's just go over here and talk to my man. It's always worth checking to see if he just randomly is selling the brandy, I suppose. He is not. He's got enchantment, identification, the tools. The tools are cheap. Let's buy some. And then I'm going to sell him this rope. And I guess you can get more money for these books in the main, like, to the bookseller. I'm going to sell these dice. Charcoal. He actually doesn't pay as well as some other people did for this. He's not even going to buy the horseshoe. Or my earrings, which is surprising. I'm going to go to the tailor and see if we can get some improvements here. It's really your best bet early for... we need a belt. Backfire chance minus 3% is actually okay. I assume that means spell backfire chance. I don't think there's like a separate stat for that. So that benefits us. The quiver is nice for holding more bolts. And I already have like my gloves, which are good, and my mantle, which is good. This is I have these shoes, which are not very good. This hat is better than that. Alright. Well, they won't buy any of my stuff. I'm going to buy this belt. And give myself a little backfire chance. The dude was selling rings. We could see if there's a good ring that we want. Oh, let me get rid of some of these herbs. What you're selling? I do need a splint, and I will sell you these. That's all he's really going to buy. Oh, he'll buy these leeches. He has a recipe for rope, so we could, make our own rope out of hemp. I think that people were telling me, and I have to get my head around this, but that even with the herbs that I just sold, you can actually make them into things and sell them for more. So I'm going to buy this schematic for 38, just to mess around with the new stuff in the game. And I'm going to inspect it and learn it, and then I could probably just sell it back to this guy, right? No, he won't. He's like, I don't want that. I know that. All right, but now if we pick up hemp, I can make something. I can make rope, and rope sells okay. The issue in this town is, though, even if I have money, it's kind of like, well, what am I going to buy? This guy has this ring, which gives you health restoration and efficiency. It's okay. I'll buy it, just because. And then... what do you sell? You sell this food and stuff? Yeah. So I could cook, maybe what she's selling and then make more money, maybe. I'm going to go to my man here. And we have leaf-shaped bolts, but the... Oh, you're not selling the better ones? Here we go. Broadhead bolts do more damage. They're just less accurate. Honestly, though, I probably want the accuracy, considering I stink. This staff... here, let me go to my... It's worse than what I have. Oh, right. And he doesn't want anything that I've got. Okay. Yikes. Tough crowd. Do you have anything that I would want? He'll buy my pot for the most, because it's metal. That's neat, the crafting kit. I don't know how many recipes I can actually make, but maybe I want that. The trap is okay. Whoa, this is what somebody was telling me about, the crowbar. Yes, let's try this baby out. And I'm going to sell that. And he buys the horseshoes. Okay, so this will pry open the lock, disarm traps, so that even if I fail, I can use my crowbar. That's cool. Let's try that out. That's new. That was not in, the game when I was playing last year. That's cool. I'm going to go back to the innkeeper. What are you selling? Alright. He will buy this. And... what's the best dish to buy? 2 days. That's not good. 2 days. 2 days. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm not going to need to eat in 2 days, so... It's the salad. Okay. Perfect. Well, I think that we're still alive and we're doing well enough that I should go accept the first mission and see if we can take out the first contract. We don't have a lot of good gear that we can really upgrade to yet. We'll see if they replenish their inventories and we can get something better, but we're definitely rocking and rolling. I can go back to the fort at the outskirts and see if I can pry open that lock, but what we want to do, like, the mission might be to, depending. There's also Pilgrim's Rest and some, the Oak and Barrel Brewery, and can I move the map around? There's the Roadside Tower, so there's all these other places to go and explore, which is cool, and we'll get into that next time. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be fun like I am, and if you are encountering any more tips, I've really appreciated everybody sharing their tips about the updates that are specific, so I know like what you're talking about and can do it in the game. That's very, very useful. Like the crowbar tip was spot on, and the crafting tip about making items to sell it. Thank you. That's something I need to explore. And if you have any experience with doing any of the newer stuff that you have found to be game breaking compared to your experience playing prior to the update, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate you sharing that. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Take care.